what AI is and how it can help with everyday tasks. And today we're going to take that next step. Our final session is building an AI-powered business. How do you move beyond experimenting with AI and begin integrating it into your daily operations? How do you identify opportunities for automation, create efficient workflows, and develop a strategy that helps your business grow while preserving the personal relationships and human touch that sets you apart? To help answer all of these questions and more, we are pleased to welcome back David Domm. David is a business owner, educator, author, and technology strategist who is passionate about helping businesses stay competitive in a rapidly changing world. Through his work with organizations across East Texas, he helps business owners move beyond the hype of artificial intelligence and focus on practical, strategic applications that save time, improve productivity, and create long-term value. His philosophy is straightforward. AI shouldn't replace people, it should empower them. The businesses that thrive in the years ahead will be those that intentionally combine technology with human experience, creativity, and relationships. Please help me welcome David Domm. Okay, are you ready? Did I get too soon?
No, I can be ready.
All right.
Yes,
There we go. Can I help you?
No, I was wondering if is there any way to, I need to make sure I can have volume on the thing.
It does work, yeah.
Okay.
It'll connect to your account.
All right. I need to upload all these, yeah?
Yep, you can hit that. Yep.
These are all going on.
That's yours.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to pause that recording for a minute.
I don't know if we can pause a live.
No.
I don't know. But we're almost there. There we go. There we go. Good deal. Set this guy right here.
Okay, guys. Hello. I have been literally up until the very last minute working on doing some things that could never be possible. I had a procedure like on the 2nd, and I thought, 6 days for sure. I'm gonna, I'll be fine. But I didn't know like what surgery was, like actual. I said, I'm gonna have some work done, some dental work. Well, it was more than I thought. So what I've attempted to do, and what I'm going to share with you here, it'll be interesting, is I've attempted to use my clone to share some of this presentation with you. And I hope it works, because that way I'll talk in between and we'll share some cool stuff. And I do have, regardless, I have put together a AI prompt library. There's 150 different prompts in 15 different categories for every part of your business that you could imagine. So the value will definitely be there for you. It'll be worth the trip, I promise. And let's see how the volume feels here.
Hello, I'm David Domm from Omni AI Systems Consulting. Welcome to our session on AI at work in East Texas, specifically designed for local business owners. To get started, please text BBB to 903-623-1695 to access all of today's resources. Let's dive in. All right, let's take it.
Okay, that worked. All right, so this is going to be part of the presentation. The texting the BBB, and I see a couple of familiar faces. When you guys text BBB, you can wait till the end. When you do that, it is going to have, there's a little bit of a process. So all I need you to do is put in your name and email so that it can connect you with your phone number that you're texting from. And then I could provide it's a little bit more than just a PDF. It's actually a course that has all those resources in it. So it'll be extremely valuable.
Text BBB to what number again? I'm so sorry.
It's
903-623-1695.
That's it.
Thank you.
623-1695.
1695. It's a little bit more of a process than it was last month. Okay, so if you want to wait till the end, you can do that. And
What do we say?
BBB.
That's it, BB.
Things that go the image, the video, and the voice, which is, so the brain actually gives you an opportunity to upload everything about you, documents, presentations, articles, anything that you've done, and of course URLs to your websites and that type of thing. So it's pretty in depth. We're not going to have time to go into all that today, but it is possible, and I'm very excited about it actually. So let's keep moving here. See what David has to say.
Look at what we're doing today. We've got a lot to cover. We'll start with what AI actually is, then move into working with it, followed by 5 things you can do today. We'll also have a live demo and discuss common mistakes. Our goal is to give you education, live demos, and practical things you can use before the week is over. Let's get started. First up, let's talk about what AI.
Okay, so you guys have heard the phrase building in public. Building in public, that applies a lot these days to what's happening in the world of AI. And when you're building in public, not everything is going to be perfect. Did you guys hear it say live instead of live? Not everything is going to be perfect. I don't like that.
AI actually.
There we go. That was a funny pause. So, okay, let's keep moving. First of all, the presentation I'm giving today, it's off of the PowerPoint that I used last month, but we're going to share more things, so just hang in there.
There's a lot of hype out there, but we're going to keep it simple. We're going to look at this in plain English, no jargon, and absolutely no BS. Just the facts you need for your business. AI is often misunderstood. Before we go further, it's important to realize it's probably not what you think. Some fear a robot takeover, but in reality, it's a super fast assistant. It can draft, summarize, and create for you when you tell it what to do. The simplest way to think about it, it's like having an untiring intern who's read everything ever written. You still have to give the orders, but the work is done instantly. If you want this.
Okay, so have you guys ever made a clone? Okay, does this is actually, you understand this is not me. This yeah. So this video is not me. It's actually, I did not record this. What I did is I fed it a script, and man, it was quite interesting this time. But that's just the tip of the iceberg. But what it does, and more importantly, the problem that it solves is things like what happened to me. I had dental surgery, but I had this presentation. I needed to be here. If you have something else going on in your world and you're able to just, let's say you can't talk, I don't know, or you don't have time, you can give a script to voice AI or video and create trainings or whatever you want. So inside the course, like for example, there could be training. So anyway, very excited.
Simplest explanation that exists. AI is essentially autocomplete on steroids. Your phone guesses the next word when you text. AI does that, but for entire paragraphs, emails, and ideas, based on billions of examples. You don't need to understand how it works to use it. Just like your microwave, you don't know how it heats food. You just press the buttons to get results. Now, there are 2 tools you really need to know about. Both are free to start and incredibly powerful. The first is...
How many people have downloaded ChatGPT or Claude since last month? How many people were here last month? Okay, awesome. And how many people have you guys downloaded at least one app and started using it? Okay, awesome. These are just my 2 favorite. Gemini is great. You could, by the way, these prompts and the playbooks I'm going to give you, you can use them in any AI. Doesn't matter.
ChatGPT, the most widely known starting point. Second is Claude, which is excellent for longer writing and nuanced responses. My advice, just pick one, sign up, and start using it. Don't overthink it. Just dive in and see what it can do for you. It's not just OpenAI and Anthropic. Every major tech company now has an AI. Let's look at who makes what, from Google's Gemini to Microsoft's Copilot, and even Apple Intelligence.
All right, so let's just run through these real quick, you guys. Gemini, owned by Google. Copilot is owned by Microsoft. ChatGPT is owned by OpenAI. Claude is Anthropic. Llama, which I don't even know, Meta, they've got so many things going on. So Meta owns that. Apple Intelligence is obviously Apple. And then Alexa and Bedrock and Titan is Amazon. And then XAI, Elon Musk, Grok. Some very interesting things happen with Grok, and it does some things that I was blown away by recently. It's very good.
Which one? I'm sorry.
Grok. It's got some capabilities that some of the others don't have. It's interesting that you can obviously use one for one thing and one for another. Like ChatGPT, I use on the daily, and Claude I use pretty much daily now. But Claude Code and Cowork, that's when you're actually building things and putting things together. So you can use any and all of these. I mean, most of them are free. You could at least open a free account. I would check them out because, like, for example, the Grok, I can't even remember exactly what it was, but Grok was suggested to me in my research, my processes, to do something I was like, I didn't even know that's possible. So each one of these has its own strengths and can do different things. And then every time I think ChatGPT is not as good as Claude, they upgrade. And it's happening like every week. So.
Now that we know what AI is, let's talk about how to actually work with it. We're going to dive into live prompts and real results. It's all about how you talk to these tools. Let's get into the practical side of things. Let's go. When it comes to getting the best results, there's really only one rule you need to follow. Talk to it like a person in plain English. Think of it like you're texting a really smart friend. That's it. That's the whole rule. Instead of complex jargon, just be direct. For example, instead of asking for a content strategy, just ask for a Facebook post that makes people want to call you. It works much better. Let's put this into practice right now. I want you to open Claude or ChatGPT on your phone. If you don't have an account yet, it only takes 2 minutes. Try copying this prompt and just...
Okay. This is always fun when it's live. I would, just because of the prompts that are in there, if you guys could go ahead and text the BBB and go through that process, because if we can get in there, you can copy and paste any of those prompts you want. And I would rather you try to use those instead of us doing one of these. So text BBB and let's see what happens. I think it'll be fine. I'll give you guys a minute to do that.
What was the number again?
903-623-1695. 623-1695. Now, the other thing is that inside the, I don't even want to call it a course, but inside that vault, I'm going to be adding stuff continuously. So that's why I needed you to sign in, because once you have a username and password, you guys can go in there and keep getting the updates. What I've, it's very interesting. There's been quite a shift in our company and what we're doing. A lot of what we're doing right now is we're just leaning into education, because software, without knowing how to use it, it's almost worthless. And I found that the hard way. If you don't know how to actually do some stuff, so leaning into the education side. So as we do that, I'll be adding more and more to even this part here that you have. Whenever somebody gets close enough, just let me know. Yes, sir.
Would you actually have to tell it to sound like a person, not a robot, or is it not going to be programmed to do that?
Can you say that a different way?
I think it's about your video.
Yeah, are you talking about the avatar?
Well, what you're saying, tell it to do for you. But do you actually have to make that distinction? Or would that not be a part of its normal procedure? It makes it sound human as possible.
Yeah, if I could just clarify what you're saying. This video, this avatar here, does it feel like it sounds like a robot or like a person?
No, I'm saying what's up there in print right now. To your instructions, you're saying, write me a short, friendly Facebook post, blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
And then you close it, keep it under 100 words, which I can understand that, and make it sound like a real person, not a robot.
Yeah, this is for a Facebook post, so it's a little different. But the more details you give it, the more it will follow those. The more instructions it'll follow. Sometimes, yes, you can. Go ahead.
I was just going to say that the more you work with whatever AI engine that you like, that AI gets to know you and how you like to sound. So we have a Facebook group, so I've written a lot of posts over the last year and a half. And so my AI has learned my sense of humor, the language that I prefer, phrases that go with the thing that I'm doing, so I don't have to say that. That is not if that was my first prompt that I ever tried, it would be fine. But you don't have to say that every time your AI learns.
Take some time. It takes some time.
Yeah, but that's a fine prompt if you don't know, but you don't know how that particular AI is kind of programmed to go, but you train it. I want more personal. I want a little more comical. I want it
More formal.
Yeah, or something to match this graphic, and then you upload your graphic, and the AI does that for you. So.
Okay, moment of truth after all my hard work and not enough time to. Is anybody into the?
I said I was going to send a text.
but
I haven't got anything back.
Okay, check your email.
I did. I put my email in, but I hadn't got anything. It said you're in, and then.
Says you're in, yeah. Check your phone, just send a text, whatever you need. See you inside the AI phone.
Okay. Well.
Okay.
Later.
Yeah. No. I mean, if. Yeah. Welcome
Is
to.
there a way to enter it for you to do it and access it?
Yeah. Yes.
I did finally get an email.
Say again.
I did get the email. It just took a while.
Okay. Perfect. And then oh yeah. And if you did, and if as far as the email too, double check your spam folder. It could be in there. But yeah, there should be an email for sure. Like
Shannon, since it worked for you, do you want to be
I'll give it big.
so. Did you get into where you can see some of the actual playbooks and prompts? Let's see what you got, Shannon. Because I could definitely pull it up. Let's see here. There we go. Okay. So there's the prompts. Okay, we're working. So when we do this, you can copy and paste any one of these into any one of the LLMs, so ChatGPT or Claude, and then if you could do that, then maybe actually stay up here with me. You want to do that now?
Let me grab some glasses.
Sure. So it is working, just not perfectly, because that's how it goes. There were several changes in the midst of all of it. So yeah, so Okay, this is good. Copy. Okay, this is not a great idea. Thank you. Okay.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're good. So what I'm going to do is I'll just jump in.
An email that's now with login information.
Perfect. Okay.
The second email.
Yeah. So I won't take up everybody's time with that right now, but I will go in and pull the prompts. There's again a lot of stuff in there that'll be very helpful for you. Let me see here.
When I think about talking to my AI, I think about it like old school English class, like who, what, when, where, why am I writing it? Who is my audience? Like more kind of things the way I tell it, like how I want it to feel, or who my audience is, or what impression I want to make. It's the better the results and the less work.
Sometimes if I like somebody's style, like they're in another company, in a different industry, and you like their style, and say, write me something in this, for my company, but in the style of this.
Yeah, you can actually tell it to write in the style of any company, and it knows. Oddly enough, it seems strange, but it knows that it can do that. So while I did here, I just said, here's a fun personal Facebook style post that mixes summer life and your AI business message without. That's what it's telling me. All I said was, write me a Facebook post about the fun of summer, mix in my business information, and make it fun. That's all I said. So let's check this out. Summer just hits different. Longer days, backyard barbecues, time with family, road trips, a little more laughter, a little more space to enjoy the things we work so hard for. And honestly, that's what gets me excited about what's happening right now with AI. Because the goal was never to just add another piece of technology to our summer nights, more family dinners, more moments that matter. Enjoy the sunshine, make some memories, and remember, the best businesses are just the ones that grow. Aren't just the ones that grow, they're the ones that give you the life you wanted when you started. Now, the reason it was able to do that is because it already knows my business, John. So it's already there. But let's just say, look, and then it gives a prompt. I can also make a more East Texas backyard lake small business owner version if you want it to sound even more like your local Facebook audience. Here's all you got to do. Make it sound way more professional. And then it's going to just rewrite it, and it's going to tighten it up, make it more stuffy instead of more fun. So you could keep doing that, and that's what those playbooks are for, by the way. It actually starts a prompt, but then it literally says, start this and then tell me more. Start this and then do this next thing. So it's like a multiple prompt. It's not just one at a time, one and done. Okay. We did John's business. Who wants to be an example? Anybody's business?
We have building businesses.
Pardon?
Construction business. And Christian builders.
Christian builders?
Custom homes.
Okay. Is that part of the company name, kind of?
Christian Builders Inc.
And what was the other thing you said? There was like a tagline.
Oh, custom homes and everything.
see what this gives. Here, let me do this. Okay, since it's yours, just because. So, you want to read that?
Sure. When is the time right to start planning a custom home build? The answer may be sooner than you think. Building a custom home is not just about the day construction begins. Most successful projects start months before the first piece of equipment arrives. Design decisions, floor plans, budgeting, plan preparation, materials, permits, and schedulings all play into an important role in creating a smooth building experience. Starting early gives you time to make thoughtful decisions instead of rushed ones. At Christian Builders Inc., we believe a custom home should be built around your lifestyle, your needs, and your vision for the future. Whether you are, it's better without my glasses, sorry, those are for reading. Whether you are dreaming about your forever home, preparing land, or simply exploring what is possible, having the right builder involved early can make all the difference. Your dream home does not start when construction begins. It starts with a conversation. Very good.
I like it.
Very good.
And I didn't give, if you guys notice, I did not give the URL.
I was wondering.
Yeah, I was too. I did not. I did not give the URL, but does that sound in line?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Your reading was sounds like she should be doing her own commercials and maybe even a podcast.
I can also write a second version that ties in East Texas growth, land ownership, and building your forever home, since that angle usually performs well. So again, I don't know if everybody's ChatGPT will give those suggestions, but it works. All right, let's see.
So if you were to do the same with Claude, would it give you a different, what are you finding the difference in writing style between both?
I just test them. I mean, it will definitely be different. You want to do it?
I played around with both last month a lot. I hadn't used Claude until David talked about it. And I went back and sometimes I use chat and sometimes I use Claude. I like for the different situations. When I did social media posts through Claude, it did a different one for each platform. Where chat basically just did one. I didn't ask it to do it for platforms, but chat just gave me one to use all across. So Claude even told me then I should post it.
Like day of the week?
Yeah, time. Yeah, really. Yeah. So but I use for different things, and maybe one versus the other, just because I like the way it's worded. But I've been using chat longer, so it knows me a little bit better.
And I work with my Claude a lot. So, and I've given it, I don't know if I told you guys, but you can go into the system, into settings with any of your AIs, and you could give it instructions. I've done that with Claude, and sometimes it's really annoying because I gave it the instructions, but I'm just trying to get something done, and it's always pushing back and stress testing, which is what it just did. And then it spit this out, which is a very long, it's more like an article than a Facebook post. And I gave it the exact same prompt. And it pulled, of course, serving Tyler in Smith County in East Texas. It pulled all the information. But this is an article, like for a blog almost instead, You can still post it on Facebook, but.
So then you do the blog, then you do the video, you do the other thing, and hyperlink it to the blog.
Yeah, all that. And YouTube. All right, let's jump back in for a minute. Yeah, it's fascinating. Everybody's is going to work a little bit differently because the more you use it, the more it's going to take on your personality.
So the one that did the really long thing, that was Claude?
Yes, Claude.ai. Yeah, there's a free version too.
I do want to note though, that's David created a prompt to make it not agree with
It was going all this stuff like we need to double check this, we need to stress test this and whatever. I didn't respond to it, and then it just spit out an article. But yeah, not everyone's gonna act exactly the same. I would try different ones. It's worth the time. I mean, if you could spend 15, 30 minutes with one and then another, it'll be worth it.
Ask it to write a short, friendly Facebook post for your specific city and business type. Hit send and see what happens. If you don't love it, just tell it what to change, make it funnier, shorter, or add a phone number. That's how AI works. Hit send and see what happens. If you don't love it, just tell it what to change, make it funnier, shorter, or add a phone number. That's how AI works. One power move you should know about is setting up projects in Claude. It lets the AI remember your business context, so you don't have to re-explain yourself every time. Just follow these 5 steps. Create a project, add your business brief, upload reference docs, and keep all your...
Yeah, if you guys want to grab a picture of that. So projects is huge. A lot of times when you create something, if you just do it without a project and then you go back in, it doesn't remember what you're talking about. So if you go into Claude or even ChatGPT, either one, there's projects. Create a project and then name the project. And then when you do your chats, it remembers like what the reference was. Does that make sense?
Your work for that project in one place. It keeps things focused and organized. Moving on to section 3. I'm going to give you 5 specific things you can do with AI starting right now. These are real tasks with real results. Let's look at the first few things on the list. The best part is that these techniques work for any business in any industry. Whether you're in services, retail, or tech, AI can help. You can write emails, create social posts, answer customer questions, summarize long documents, and brainstorm new ideas. Each of these can...
Anybody want to grab that? I'm not giving the slides. I don't have it automatically set up to give you the slides today, so I just want to make sure you can grab stuff.
Done in seconds. Here are some real prompts you can copy right now. These are proven to get great results for common business tasks. Whether it's an email follow-up, a warm response to a Google review, a local social media post, or generating content ideas for East Texas.
Okay.
These templates give you a huge head start. Now for the fun part, section 4, the live demo. We're going to build something for a real business right here in this room. Let's see AI in action and build something practical that you can see working in real time. Let's get started. I need a volunteer. Someone who wants to share their business type and one thing they want to communicate to their customers. We'll write the prompt together, hit send, and then watch the results come back in real time. Then we'll edit and improve it together. This is AI in practice.
Okay, so we did that. So what I want to do now is one other thing that has really been helpful. Who wants to revamp their website? Anybody got a website?
Tell them what you're gonna do.
I'm not gonna touch any of your code. I just want you to give me your URL. We're gonna put it in, and I want you to tell me some specific things that that you'd like to do. Because if you don't, I'm gonna use Claude, and if you don't tell Claude what to do, I could tell you it's probably gonna come out with something that's kind of dark, and like dark meaning like the colors, I don't mean.
Oh, sorry.
I just wanted to clarify that. Thank you. Yeah, so kind of dark meaning like black background or this or that. So anybody's website, just give me one.
My website needs to be
Yes, sir. Hit me.
Rent a Hubby and Son.
Say it again.
Rent a Hubby and Son remodeling and repair.
Rent.
I love it.
Isn't that a good name?
So awesome.
Is Ann spelled out?
Yes,
Brent, a hubby and son.com. All right, let's do something here just to make sure.
It's outdated. I'm not even getting responses from it.
Yes, sir.
And mainly because I've never pushed. I've been in business since 1999. And I've never pushed reviews. I do not have a Facebook page. I've never had a social media presence, which is now hurting my business big time. Because I've never pushed making my, asking my customers to review us. So I don't have hardly any reviews.
Yes, sir.
Because of that.
Well,
and now it's affecting, because now it's all based on reviews.
it is. Reviews are the modern day word of mouth.
Yeah.
And so all those things that you said you didn't do yet, I would highly suggest you do them. Yeah. Because, and again, I mean, look, we got to take it one step at a time. But let me just get rid of the HTTP real quick. Double check. Okay. Yeah. I can't connect to your website right now.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah. Probably take off the .com and put the website area. Rent a hubby and son.
Let's search for you.
Son
No, it's rentahubbyandSonhandyman.com. Yes, sir. Does this look like? All right. There we go. Right on. Okay. We're good. Listen, I was going to say that's a good reason you're not getting responses, but we're good. You're online. All right. So let's just take this now, just real briefly. If there's anything that you would want to change about it, just again, real briefly, give me a couple of. What do you think?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. All right.
I need to make it more personable, uploading photos probably that are from our jobs and stuff.
Yes, sir.
I need to add like a payment, secured payment, way to make payments, versus just asking for somebody's credit card number over the phone.
Yes, sir.
That needs to get added.
This is Claude is probably going to say, I can't do that. All right. So I'm just going to give a couple little points and see what we could do here. If anybody's ever built a website with WYSIWYGs and back in the day, I mean, we still use them. But there's still a couple things to do after the fact, right? Okay, so this is going to build this website right now. And you still have to connect it. There's a couple little things to do. But in the day, I mean, you can go spend $5-10 grand on a website right now, down the street. Someone will build a website for you. Okay. Here we go.
That's how we get so many phone calls now.
I'm getting like 20 a day, 12, at least 12 to 20 a day calls. Fix my website. Stick up.
Because they hear like in charge of the work stuff and thought and then
Yeah. So I said build a page for payment accepting it, and of course Claude's going to give me a hard time about that, but we'll see. So my point in this, as we do it as an example, is you can build your own website. You can revamp your own website. It really doesn't matter how many pages you have, how complicated it is. I mean, now obviously, when we're going to connect payment, information, there's a little bit more to it. There's another, because that's the thing about websites, guys, is that these days, I mean, you could do it with AI, and they're not just a business card anymore. I did see you had watch a video on your pages. Very, very important.
Because that helps them rank. Not more interactive.
Yep. Yeah, and think about it. A lot of people, they're going to go to your business, you know, they're not going to go to your business during business hours. So if they go to your website, when they go to your website, if they can't get more information than, let's say, your Google Business Profile. All right, so here's a design plan. Just do it. All right, so any questions while this is happening? Anybody have any questions about, like, really just anything? It almost doesn't matter. I'll give it my best shot.
So the clone, so how do we create one? I mean, like, you're not telling us the secret sauce.
Yeah. So the best way to do it is to use 11 Labs for the voice, and then use Hey, Hey, Gen, Gen, for the avatar. You can there's a couple different ways you could do it. You could just do it all in Hey Gen, which is what you saw today. I didn't use the two, but you can make it even better by using an audio from 11 Labs if you have a really good audio, and then you can combine the audio with the avatar inside of Hey Gen, and then it's just a matter of giving it a script. So once you have the avatar built.
So, sorry, 11 Labs, that's the map?
11 Labs is another website just like all the others. So it's spelled out.
The website.
That's for your video, where you clone yourself.
Hey Gen is for the video.
How do you spell it?
Heygen.
That's for the video.
Yes, sir.
And then 11 Labs is for what?
Voice. Yeah. Those are just my go-to. I mean, again, you could do it all in Hey Gen.
But you're not going to say that to me.
No. I try not to talk. No. Let's see here. All right. So here's the website, guys. I can't move it any, and because it's code, I can't really do much with it on the spot. But it's a totally different look. You know, not that you love it, and if you don't, you could just say, hey, I don't like that. I don't like the colors. Can you change the orange to blue, aqua, whatever? So you could do this, but here's what it did, though. It's got home, services, about, and pay an invoice. The pages. So pay your invoice. Just needs to be connected.
David, did you want to tell it, do it in this style of this website? Like if you liked a particular website?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it can mimic.
So like if you have a website or a company that you like and you really dig their website, you could put that URL in, and you could just say, hey, build my website in this style.
Yeah.
Listen.
Right?
No, I mean, there's no new ideas under the sun, right? I mean, kind of. So anyway, so it just it rebuilt the website. Looks a little different. Flint, Tyler, Bullard, Lindale, White House Troop, some quotes, and but yeah, and then you could just keep talking to it, and it'll reiterate. What else, guys? Give me some more questions.
Okay, if I kept doing that, I'm going to like how do you publish? How do I get this incorporated to my? How do I get rid of how do you publish?
How do you get rid of them? Well,
or do I need to keep them and just upload this?
Yeah, there's a little more to it. Okay, so they're probably hosting your website.
Yes.
Someone has to host your website. So you need a host. But if you recreated it and then you just click copy up here. There's a copy button right up here, and then there's also this code button right here. This is all the code. Yep. And then you can click Control A. It copied all that. Sometimes you can, but you can copy all of this, but you don't have to because there's a copy button. But the point is, you could copy all this and send it an email to them and say, hey man, I want my website to look a little more like this. Can you guys rebuild it? See what they want to charge you, and then kind of go from there. But somebody's got to host your site. Did they build it for you? Yeah. Okay. This is very important. This is the most important part. He said you're not giving me the secrets. What else? What else do you guys, are you having any issues with AI, with your business, steps you want to take? You don't know exactly what to do. I mean, it doesn't matter what it is. Just, you can.
Did you tell it what to wear, or did it just?
Okay, that's a good question. That's my Stark T-shirt, Tony Stark T-shirt, and I actually, for that clone, I recorded a video of like 2 minutes, just talking about anything. And then I uploaded that video into the system. And then it created like 15 different looks. Here, I'll show you. This is the kind of stuff that happens. Not enough memory to open this page. Believe me, I was having some of those issues today. Even with the external hard drive. All right, let me try here. Yeah, so it could create a bunch of looks from one video. So, but here's the crazy thing about it. Once you do it, okay, so here's my avatars. I've got a couple, but this one is just 19 different looks. So I wore the red T-shirt, okay, but it created all of these. That's not me. I'm not wearing those clothes. None of it. It doesn't have my tattoos or anything. I mean, but it creates all that. So, yeah, I mean, the podcast got my shirt tucked in on one. You know, it's not me. It's not me. Yeah. So, but you know, I mean, obviously it's downtown Tyler, man, with the, yeah. So, yeah, you could record one video and then it'll create a bunch of different things for you. Yes.
Did you play that one with the suit or the blue thing? I just wanted to see what a different one would look like. Scroll down. Like that one with the
On the beach?
business guy. The business guy.
Oh, the business guy? Hold on. Oh, this guy with the, this guy?
Yeah, that guy. Sorry. I just want to get it, you know, just to see what the business.
I was thinking that thing.
Right?
Of course you are. Okay. Need a script.
So you have to create a whole new script for that? You couldn't just.
Put in the one that we listened to already.
Oh, okay, well, never mind. I just wanted to.
Yeah.
I just wanted to
Yeah.
ask.
Yeah, so it's that simple though. You choose the look and then you put in the script and then it creates your video.
Okay.
But lot,
Yeah, you don't need to ChatGPT to create the script.
100%.
Okay.
You can use, create a script with ChatGPT, drop it in here and tell ChatGPT, I want to talk about this, this, and this, and we want to cover this. Drop the script right in there and it will create that guy with that look. So, yeah. Hey, Jen. That's some secret sauce. Okay. And
You have to pay?
Hey, Jen. Most of them have a free service. I can't remember. I mean, I pay for everything because, yeah, I don't know. Let's see.
What's an AI tool that you would most, that, I don't know, just one of your favorite one that you might use for something that you're not using?
What's my favorite AI tool? Yeah. I'm going to have to say Claude Cowork.
Okay.
Cowork. Yeah.
Why is that?
Because you can tell Claude Cowork to build I could show you guys. Let me show you. It could build things for you. Like I built a dashboard so that we can fulfill on our clients' stuff, better. So Claude Cowork is amazing, 100%.
How do you learn about that? How do you do that?
Claude Cowork, you just you go into Claude, and then you could probably get to it from there. But if you can't, just type in the text, like you want to say something to Claude. I need to use Claude Cowork. I just want to stress that real quick since we're closing. You guys, if there's anything at all, like I'm here for you to ask questions, but when we walk out the door, all you have to do is get on ChatGPT or Claude and say, I need to set up my Google Business profile. Please give me step-by-step instructions on exactly how to do it. It doesn't matter what you need to do. You could say, I need to assemble this coffee table. It's in 100 pieces. Take a picture of it, and it'll tell you how to do it. So again, we're all about business right now, but I'm telling you, you could do anything. Some of the things in the past week.
Oh my God. Well, and also I was in the parking lot, and
To the mic.
and the alarm was going off on this young girl's car. Their horn was honking, honking, honking. So I said, I don't know what to do, but I can ask my AI. So right there in the parking lot, and I walked her through exactly how to disconnect the horn. So that's the interesting thing. I'm going to write the series called AI Every Day or Everyday AI, because once you train yourself, there's really no limit to the knowledge that you can access. It's very empowering. So anyway.
Yeah, my brother and his wife are going through some pretty serious health issues and stuff right now. And I was at their house in Oklahoma, and there were a couple things that came up. And once then you're like, do I want to get involved in this? Because I could fix this problem. But if you start doing everything, you're never going to do anything for yourself. So then it's a beautiful thing. You get to choose. Hey, do I really want to do this or not? But you can do almost anything. So you guys, if you run into any issues at all ever with the resources that I sent you, just text that number. That goes right to my phone. It's on my app. So the same number that you texted BBB, just text me if you have a question. And just say, hey, I was in the BBB thing. I will try to help you in any way I can. And don't be mad if I say, have you asked your AI yet? Because we've been through that. All right, guys. I would say I'm good.
Thank you.
Thank you. That's okay.